And these drives help soothe and calm the savage beast, because when we deal with things that are difficult, we tend to panic, okay? Such as the stop sign. I've seen so many people panic because of the stop sign. And you think, wow, this is just the stop sign. But if you fail this and blow the stop sign, you will fail. So stop, S-T-O-P. Now, let's go ahead and move forward. We got to get ready to get out here, okay? And there are a lot of traffic hazards and traps that are here. The rain is a hazard. Other drivers are a hazard. Sometimes we can be a hazard to ourselves, because if your mom or dad have you out here and you pull out in front of a truck or car, it's going to be a problem. For instance, I'm going right to the middle. I'm legal to do this. And then I stop. Now I'm going to have to wait. I have all these cars coming by, and I'm going to show you the back angle. This is the Gratiot thoroughfare. It's very busy. There are thousands of cars here right now who are challenging for a spot, who are fighting to get to downtown, who are fighting to get to uptown, who are leaving to go to Chicago, to Indiana, to Texas, to Florida. We are in a huge metropolitan city. Things happen. We're no small little baby that's just chilling, right? We got to get out and drive. And these tutorials will help you understand your full potential, okay? No one's going to do this except for you. And I want you to understand this. And if you don't set up goals in advance, you will never reach it. You have to set goals to reach what you want. No one's going to do it for you. You're 17 to 27 or 27 to 37. Those are your prime years to work. Those are your prime years to learn how to drive. Those are your prime years to find a mate so you can have beautiful little babies, right? You have got to get yourself together, get a job, build your credit. All these cars around here, they're depreciating assets. If you don't know what this means, you buy it for one price that's way, way higher, and you drive it off the lot, you lose $3,000, you lose $5,000. Okay, these are tough economic times. The Strait of Hormuz, there's a big old mess there, okay? Our government is messed up, the Middle East government messed up, we got governments that are messed up. We're the consumers that suffer. Do you understand this? We suffer. So you have to learn how to drive. Your mom and dad won't take care of you. They love you, they'll help you, but after high school, you've timed out of middle school. You've timed out of high school. You've timed out of community college. You have to work. Every day I make these tutorials, we're going to work. We're dealing with the Gratiot chill drive. We're dealing with the I-94 drama. It's real. People lose their lives every single day. Life is brought into the world every single day. I'm trying to help you understand that it's unique when you're from the city. We are built different than other people from other areas, okay? We all have cars, we all have things to do. Well, one of my viewers said, well, you can drive in the metro area, but you can't drive in India. I told him challenge, okay? Let's make a video, let's talk, okay? Don't confront someone, you don't know me. So I don't know why you even saying that, okay? You don't make sense. So we are trying to have life, okay? And I had an opportunity 24 years ago to impact people's lives. And I did not realize how impactful this was to change someone's life. There are people every day who do not know how to drive. I know a 37-year-old lady with 3 full-grown kids, right? She doesn't know how to drive. I'm trying to help her as best that I can, okay? I was out driving till 10:30 last night. It is real out here. Okay, it's wet out here. You're gonna see people clowning around, doing dumb, crazy stuff. I'm gonna get over one lane to the right. Dumb, crazy stuff is speeding, tailgating, being aggressive, okay? People have accidents because they're careless. They're not a defensive driver, okay? We wanna make sure we are prepared for the situation. And the biggest thing that I see is people are leaving late. They leave late to work, late to pick up their mom, late to pick up their dad, late to pick up their boyfriend or girlfriend. And when you're late, you're going to be more reckless. You're going to tailgate. Okay, 2 days ago, a young lady, 23, she put up her middle finger at me. I was merging. I did the 4,000 RPM merge. I did what I needed to do. The car's geared. We did what our job was, but for some reason, she was not living her best life. I'm not gonna let her downfall bring me down, okay? When you come to see me, you come to see my happiness, my joy, me showing you real life. We're now heading onto one way. There are people every day who are sad, who are miserable. Do you think I'm gonna let them make me sad and miserable? No freaking way. Okay, I'm gonna live my best life. I'm gonna get over one lane to the left. And I'm trying to stay out of trouble. Every day, there's a different challenge, a different opportunity. First, let's just thank God. We got up this morning. There are people who take their last breath and never get up, okay? One of my viewers said, hey, love the videos. Can you please keep making it? That motivated me this morning, okay? Here's the stop line, L-I-N-E. And if I can motivate some of you, then I've done my job. I'm blessed to be here. I want to do a good job. It takes work, okay? You are subject to criticism all the time. You see that car come out? You see that bus there? You see pedestrians there? Someone's getting ready to lose their life because they are running across a main thoroughfare. Wow. Hip mobility, okay? I'm humble. I am thankful. If I have to get a $200 or $300 car off Facebook Marketplace, fine, I'll do it. But when you buy something that's $200 or $300, you're going to have $200 or $300 breakdowns. I'll say it again. If you buy something that's $200 or $300, you're going to have 200 or 300 breakdowns. You get what you pay for it. Listen to your mom and dad. It's really important. But a lot of you, be quiet, old man. Be quiet, old lady. That old man, old lady are taking care of you. But at what point are you going to move out? What point are you going to start doing your own? If your mom and dad are paying your bills, then be quiet and listen to them. If your mom, dad, can I have some money? Okay, mom and dad, can you put gas in my car? Stop the madness, bro. Stop it. Okay, get a job out here. We filled up the car yesterday. It was $53. Okay, thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you, misinformation. This hurts us. I'm a middle-class guy. I'm not rolling no big body Escalade, okay? I don't have a platinum Visa card. I'm a working person like 99% of you every single day. You got to bring your own motivation up in here, all right? There are a lot of people who just don't care, and it's easy to get into a trap game, right? We got a trap game now. You see this construction up here? Now we're trapped. Oh, my God. Okay? So we're trapped here. I'm waiting. I'm looking over my shoulder. This is dangerous. I don't want to get hit. Okay? I waited too long. Come on, get over. You see what's going on? This little guy in this little junky Toyota is honking at me. For what reason? Okay? You see this. I'm doing my job. We were all trapped here. So this person has got a problem. You see road rage. So I'm going to back off. I'm a professional. You see the problems that we have. And people are freaking impatient. If you were out here with the beginning drive with me, you would be like, what did I do wrong? I would say nothing. They're disrespectful. They don't have their lives together. Do you see how easy it is to get someone off their pace? You miss one check. You miss one driving lesson. You're out. But no one's going to care about you the same way that I do. He or she's going to take their rage into the office, punch their dog, kick their cat, scream at their son or daughter. Do you understand this? Over a truck that was there? Do you see how petty people are? I want you to learn this, and I'm just going to keep my space. They're running late. They're causing problems. So we don't have time to deal with this. You have to be free. You got to be that defensive driver. You learn from yourself. You learned a real lesson. They don't show that on the little internet. They don't shut down these other little driving channels, but I'm going to show you real stuff. Because I want you to understand. That was an okay lane change, but people are set up in the trap game. This is supposed to be the chill Gratiot drive, but it's turning into something very different because people are irritated and impatient. The thing you like about this drive, I keep it real to you. I'm going to get over. Okay? I keep it real to you. I'm not going to lie to you. If I need gas, I get gas. If someone cuts me off, you see them cut me off. Okay? People lose their mind. If people are walking, they're walking. It's a choice. Some people don't need to drive. Some people can't pay their bill. Okay? You got to have insurance. I have a video talking about the GT Charger. That's the highest car in the household. It's high insurance because it's a Charger. It's the GT. It's not the Scat Pack, over 490 horsepower. It's not the Hellcat, over 797. It's the GT. We made a choice for this, okay? People are making choices out here, and I really don't understand what's going on, right? But I'm gonna stay happy and mindful, full of energy. I like one topping. That's strawberries, or that's chocolate, or that's cherries. See, I'm just covering my brain. I'm not gonna let people's shortcomings make me angry. You see the school bus flying, okay? This is real. This is the metro area. I know some of you live in smaller communities. I get it, I understand, but you gotta get out here and drive. And you've gotta stay in a positive mindset. Don't you realize this summer that I'll be driving 20 adults and teens every month? 20 new souls, 20 new people with anxiety, okay, ADHD, social emotional issues. A lot of people are not emotionally ready. Don't you know that your brain is not fully developed to around 26 years old? This is why you see people lose their mind, lovers' quarrels, not paying your bills, okay? And we see this every day. I'm more than just an instructor. I'm your social emotional coach. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm keeping space. I'm already here. I'm not gonna slam brakes. That's how an accident happens, okay? That was the stale green light. You just learned about that, okay? They didn't use a blinker. That's very dangerous, okay? That's in the Mount Clemens trap game. This is the Gratiot trap game. Every time you drive, it's a potential trap. Let me get over one lane to the right. This school bus is a trap. This person is in a hurry to pick up or drop off. They're late. They put us in danger. I'm trying to manifest a positive, chilled experience. No one's gonna do this except for you. You can tell by my voice I'm starting to calm down. You can tell by my voice I'm irritated. I'm gonna get over one lane, okay? But you can't let that translate into changing your drive. I'm trying to stay in an open spot, okay? We control our social emotional being, not other people, not a significant other, not a situation. If you have a bad boss at work, kill them with kindness, kill them with love. If it's not a good fit, find a better job, okay? I have a resume ready to go on Indeed. My dad always told me, boy, have a second gig. That means have a second job ready. I'm always ready, okay? No one owns me. I'm being real with you. This bus is in a hurry. Okay, I'm gonna get back over. This bus is in a hurry. They are flying past the cars. Do you understand? You see the danger in this? We're passing by a hawk, not the animal, but this 4-light structure that costs over $500,000. And driving brings out the best in us and the worst in us. It's true. But we're trying to live our best life. We take to work. A lot of people aren't willing to work. And as I make these videos, I learn more about myself. Hey, how are you doing? What's going on? Hey, Lynn, what's going on? I'm from the Midwest. It is 7:36 Eastern Standard Time. People are rushing. School bus up ahead of us to the left is flying. Okay, a guy honked his horn. There was construction. Hopefully my videos are really inspiring you. Do you have your license? Do you have your permit? Where are you watching from? What part of the world? I'm from the Midwest, from the United States. Doing driver's ed about 24 years. Okay, I'm really appreciating my community, all of you, and really motivating you to get your permit, to get your license. Hey, Jackson, how are you? There's our girl Jackson from Florida. What is up? Thank you for popping in. Okay, we're gonna stay away from this vehicle and we're gonna keep moving. The school bus is in a hurry. And I wanna keep moving to stay safe. We're on the Gratiot thoroughfare, chilled. And you can tell by my voice I'm starting to calm down. We're just trying to relax, watch for pedestrians. We got Del Taco, King of Burgers, Chick-fil-A. Okay, these are restaurants that people will run across the thoroughfare for a sandwich and then possibly get injured. And we're trying to be a defensive driver. I am so humble. We are one check, one social emotional event away from losing it all. And I understand life is fragile. So I don't need someone to verbally abuse me. You're probably saying, well, what are you saying? It's true, okay? Because people have emotional trauma. Okay, I'm trying to take my time. Let me get over to the inside lane. I'm clearly defining my space. You're watching this because of the I-94 drama, and we're getting ready to get it right now. Okay, so I see the big box truck, I see the semi truck, I see the small Ford CarMax. So I'm going to accelerate through, and I'm looking for a merge. I don't want to cut anyone off though either. Okay, so I'm fighting for my space. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. I got to fight for my space. I made a social emotional decision, and I'm going to get over. I don't want to be rear-ended. All right. Here it is. I-94 drama. Okay. You're a pepper. I'm a pepper. Okay. You got to have a good sense of humor in all this. From the people cutting us off, trying to sideswipe us. So we don't want to cross the white line. Michigan, New York, California, Texas. If we cross the white line, we could get a ticket. This white line is here for a reason. It's to discourage passing. You need to be writing these tips down. So I don't want to tailgate the truck. I want to take my time. This truck is from Indiana. It's a lot going on. So being very deliberate. And I'm going to wait till this line is broken. And then I got out to the first lane. Congratulations, but there's more. We are keeping space. We're not tailgating. We're not playing bullying driving, okay? So I'm trying to keep more space. It's wet. I don't want to be rear-ended. People are late going to downtown Detroit, downtown Chicago, downtown Dallas, Texas, downtown Manhattan. So we want to keep space. We have to be ready. I'm checking mirrors. As long as I can see the rear of the tires of this Ford SE, I'm good. And we have to allow the flow to pick back up. This is where a lot of instructors, I think, fail to really teach. You're getting deep teaching. And when you watch this, you're getting deep teaching. I'm telling you about your social emotional. You're going to feel nervous. You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel some type of way. But you have to get better. Okay? No one's going to do this except for you. These videos are real life. I am on an I-94 corridor. I am a state certified driving instructor. Can I get a thumbs up? Can we get 10 thumbs up? Can we get 20 thumbs up? Can we get this content out to people? And I see the comments. Thank you. I really learned. My instructor never taught me this. You're so kind and patient. I don't want to be behind them with all that plywood. That could come out and smash my car. Okay? I'm looking for people who are not using blinkers. A lot of these people need to go back to driver's ed school. Okay, you see this truck that squeezes in? It's so dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna get over one lane, accelerate through. That's that 5,000 merge. You hear that? Right? So, but I'm backing off again. I don't want to tailgate. Up, I gotta squeeze my brake. The blue creeper van is tailgating. The blue van is waiting for the last second. Man, how did these people do this? Meaning, why did they wait so long? How are they making lane changes? We got this construction truck here. This is new. So I want to thank you for the thumbs up. I want to keep more space. Okay. The truck really should be over to the right. I'm waiting for this big truck with the plywood to pass me by. Okay, I'm merging out. Hey, what's going on? Is that Grace? No, it's Jackson. What's up? How you doing? Okay, we're staying away from trucks. Hopefully, Jackson, this motivates you, girl. Come on. Got that job? Okay, my job is to help you learn how to drive. I'm very passionate. And then in about a month, I'll be going to professional development to learn about risk to help you guys. Right? I'm looking to the right. I see traffic. I'm not going to panic. I'm going to keep good speed and good space. I'm going to get over one lane to the right. 198 traffic deaths total, 34 from April 2025. So I don't know if our numbers are up or down. But this is our first merge. This is why you're here. Okay, I want to see merging. I want to see what he's going to do. I want to see if this is real. It's real. Here we go. Okay, getting off on 10 mile, lifting our foot. Okay, lights red. I'm a little fast, got to slow down. This is a educational channel. We're gonna make mistakes. My video won't always be perfect. Sometimes I'll be out of frame. Sometimes the audio's a little messed up, but sometimes I get it right. Okay, here's a beautiful slow down. Right, isn't that nice? And let's talk about this. Okay. There's your Volkswagen behind me. Look, always check. Okay, we're scanning through the area. Here we go. All right, you're going back on. We talked about the 4,000 RPM merge. I'm at 3,000 now. I'm at 4,000 coming up. At 4,000 merge. I'm checking. I'm getting out there. At that 4,000 merge. Bam, got it. Okay, so with that 4,000 RPM merge, I had momentum. I had power. I was in that torque band. Okay, so that was a nice merge. But now I got to lift my foot, readjust. We're in the right lane. How do we know? White lane to the right, edge line, fog line, 3 lanes. We got the broken white line. Now we're going to get off on 9 mile and do the same merge, because this is you here with me. You need to be watching this. Okay, blinker on. My speed is better now. I'm at about 37. Last time I was at 57. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna tell you real numbers. Okay, we're looking ahead. I told you a semi-truck smashed a small Honda here last week. Okay, I'm squeezing my brakes. See how smooth that is? Okay, I'm scanning. Green does not mean go. I'm looking, checking. Okay, and now we're gonna have to get that 4,000 RPM merge. You hear it? The motor's at 2,800. It's at 3,700. It's at 4,000. You hear the motor? You see the blinker? Bam, that was successful. Oh yes, that was a beautiful merge. Okay, so I'm taking my time, lifting my foot, being patient. And this is the 9 mile curve, very dangerous. You can do your own research. Check I-94 9 mile accidents. Okay, there's a fatal flaw here. That's another story. So we're at about 55, speed's nice, taking our time. My hands, for me, I'm tall, my hands are at 7 and 5. AAA recommends a 7 and 5, so it depends on your governing body. A lot of people love to argue about hand placement. 93, 10 and 2. Had another video talking about that. They just love to argue. Let's look at some facts. Let's look at some scholarly sources. Okay, now I'm smoother. Okay, I'm looking ahead. This is a stale green light. I told you this. You see how easy it is to run a light and fail your test? We stop at the stop line, L-I-N-E. So we're scanning the intersection. I look left, I look right. Also, I want to show you the semi-truck behind us. Okay. You see the semi-truck behind us? I'm not making this up. You don't look in your mirrors, you will lose points. You potentially get rear-ended. So I'm checking traffic. I'm looking left, looking right. Again, green does not mean go. It's really easy for cars to run the light going over the bridge. By the time you see it in your peripheral vision, it's too late. I pause, I look, I check, then we proceed. Okay? Speed limit is 35. We're almost at 35 now. Don't speed through here, you're gonna get a ticket. And the police could be sitting on the grass. Left lane ends ahead. Warning sign, stop ahead. This is so educational. Okay, so we're on the service drive parallel to the I-94 trap, and I'm gonna stop. S-T-O-P. Period. Okay, I gotta get over 2 lanes. I don't want to cut off a car. I don't want to be sideswiped, so we have to go straight. 8 mile. All right, we're going to continue. We're trying to stay consistent. And it takes work, day in and day out. It's easy to get confused and turn here. That's instant failure, going the wrong way. Okay, I'm going to accelerate. This guy in his truck almost sideswiped me. See? Okay, we got to get that 4,000 RPM merge. We're at 3,000. We're at 3,900, 4,000. See? You can tell by the sound on the order. Now, I'm backing off because I don't want to have a panic stop. And we want to be defensive. Taking my time. I don't want to tailgate the Ford Ranger. Where did he get these names from? Now I'm squeezing my brake. Every ramp is different, but because we're on the I-94 expressway, these ramps are shorter. You've got to get up to speed faster. Oh, do you realize that if I did not catch that braking, it would have been a rear-end collision? It happens that quick. That's why these guys, it happens that quick. I'm just trying to take my time. Okay? Because I want to bring you truth, reality. And the only way we're going to do this is keep it real. So have a good following distance. Do you realize if I get a ticket as an instructor, I will lose my endorsement? Why would I do that? I'm not going to do that. I don't know what's going on with that truck. Excuse me. No, I didn't pass gas either. It's the road. So we're going to continue. No blinker. Very confusing. Very dangerous. Okay. We're scanning. I'm in the right lane. I-94 corridor. We see cars drifting in and out. Mentally, I'm trying to prepare for this journey. And the only way you can prepare for a journey is go through it step by step. It's called gradual exposure. And I've talked about socio-emotional too. So you can see the cars that are going too fast, they're getting ready to trap us. This truck does not have brake lights. Do you realize this is an accident? This vehicle up here has brake lights burned out. This is how an accident happens. They just have the high mount brake light. They deserve a ticket. That's an accident. Okay, I'm looking ahead. I-94 Cashew exit is backing up. I got my blinker on earlier. I think people just get lazy in their maintenance, because if I had this vehicle, I would run to the auto parts store. Hey, here's my vehicle. I need lights now. Can you help me? Sure, sir. But people are petty and lazy. Okay, you see the ramp backed up. It's real. So we've got to be more delicate. I don't know if we can do a 4,000 merge. Okay? Now, my heart is pounding, not because of that truck with no lights. Look behind me. Cars are speeding up. This ramp is backing up. I don't want to get rear-ended. Okay, you see the ram up there. So we're just trying to calm down. It's really easy to get knocked off your block, meaning mentally and emotionally. Okay, you're one pencil, you're one lawnmower away, you're one boyfriend or girlfriend away from losing it. You got to protect your inner, your heart, your mental mindset. You're like, man, keep talking. It's true. Okay, protect your mental heart and your mindset. We're just here waiting. This ramp is backing up. I'm praying that we don't get rear-ended. You see me looking in my mirror. I'm looking. Okay, you see those side swipe marks on this brick wall. If this brick wall can talk, it has millions of secrets. Millions. Okay? So we are trying to just protect our life, protect our being. We're going to keep moving forward. I turn on my left turn signal. And I'm trying to be defensive. I'm scanning. I'm looking ahead. This is going to be really challenging because we have to manifest positivity. We want to stay safe. And I really mean that. I always talk about a mental mindset of staying safe, always having a reserve, okay? Always giving to your mom and dad. They brought you in this world. Always giving to your brother, sister, right? You owe that. But also helping the community. And I love my community And also, if you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. We're building the community. We're trying to get to 30,000 drivers who we have helped. Okay, I'm just here waiting. Got a little chill over my shoulder. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I see cars backing up. I see the ramp backing up. I'm just going to pray. I'm just going to take my time. And that's all we can do, because if you have a positive manifestation, you're going to be positive. Okay, so here we go. Okay, we're not in a race. And then this yellow light is fast. Okay, they just ran the light. Okay. So I want to keep my space. I'm scanning, I'm looking around. I'm showing you. I'm looking left. There's people here. There's we're over a bridge. I'm looking right. I'm checking mirror. Get this mirror adjusted. It slipped down a little bit because of the bumps on Gratiot and I-94 ramp. And you have to have that positive manifestation. And we're just here waiting. And we're looking, because I don't know what could happen. A car can run a light. People lose their mind. So I'm just trying to be positive. I'm trying to get all my people ready. That's that auto start. So I'm just going to keep being positive. And now I'm going to turn. I don't want to, oh man. I don't want to cross over the double yellow. And then I want to stay behind the stop line, L-I-N-E. We have to stop. We do not have the right of way. And we're going to wait. This is the trap game. Because people don't understand rules of the right of way. We can't cross this light. I'm waiting. I'm going to move up. I'm making a commitment. I'm waiting for a big gap, G-A-P. Okay, this is too dangerous. My heart is pounding. I could feel the energy and anticipation building up. I'm really watching what's going on. Corvette there, a F-150 electric, and as time goes on, I'll be able to make this turn. I see the yellow light, but I also see people running the light. I'm moving forward. I got a green light, but I'm still waiting. I'm waiting. Hopefully when this car goes by. Okay. But no blinker. Okay, now we got to get up to that 4,000 RPM merge. Remember I talked about that? So we're at 3,500 now. You hear the motor? Okay, we're at 4,000, 4,200. Boom. See that? We got out there. And you have to master that. And if you go back and look at the videos from yesterday and 2 days ago, you'll see progress. It's not perfect. I'm not going to lie. But we have to prepare. It takes work. And if your instructor is not being very granular, very intentional, you're not really learning. I'm going to get over. Okay. All right. Oh, my God. Okay. Hit this Cadillac. I'm going to keep moving. And that 4,000 RPM merge is it, let me tell you. I'm keeping space. Keeping more space. You have to tell yourself that. Keep space, keep space, keep space, keep space. Okay, you saw the car just jump over like that. I am holding the steering wheel. I'm not going to lie to you. Why would I lie? Squeeze brake, keep space. Okay, I'm going to keep moving. I'm looking ahead. And then we have to come up and stop. S-T-O-P. And this is where more people fail. F-A-I-L. Let's stop. S-T-O-P. Boom. Okay. Now we're going to make our right turn. We don't want to hit the curb. That's automatic failure. If you strike a curb and turn back. Sorry about the roads. Nothing we can do. Okay. The infrastructure is falling apart. Come on. Invest. Keep moving. So we're talking about merging. Having the ability to merge out and have great speed control. We talk about being a defensive driver. okay? And you're learning best practice. And I'm showing you this right now before we pick up our adult. Being able to merge. Okay, visual skills. Do you identify targets? 2, are you searching ahead 15 to 20 seconds? 3, turning your head, looking left, looking right. Judging distance. You saw me judging distance. Checking mirrors regularly. Critical things. Selects best lane. Turn in the nearest lane. As you're listening, you need to subscribing. You need to be writing this down. Next, checks traffic and signals, 100 feet, a half a block. Verbalizes adequate gap. You saw me wait, be patient. Completes turn in the proper lane. Lane changing. Signals, checks mirrors, turns head to check blind spot. There are 2 main ones, one to the left, looking over my shoulder, one to the right, but there's a blind spot in front, there's a blind spot behind you. Slows down in the de-acceleration lane. You saw me be more consistent. Identifies and selects proper gap, signals properly. Safe driving behavior, please listen. Automatically puts on seatbelt. Seatbelt is on. 2, maintains proper speed at all times. 3, identifies a proper following distance. 4, demonstrates proper use of mirrors. Scoring, 10 or more driving errors or 2 unsafe maneuvers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Please subscribe, follow, leave comments. Bye.